Hey y'all, it's Girl Boss Lena.
And Bond Girl Jessica.
And I'm Boss Babe Kealah. And you know what that means. It's Whine Down Wednesday. Yo, girls are back again, and we are in it to win. Hey, 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 hey.
Lena got some hair,
I love it. All right.
kind of,
So, you got hair today, Lena? Yes.
a little
We can see it. Got looking like a baby, a little bald baby.
bit.
We're going to shake
Mama
it.
War butts over here. I don't know what that was about.
Mama work. All right, cool. So, let's get started, shall we?
Pick it up, baby. What we got going on?
All right. So today the question is, how much is too much when dressing up for a casual event?
So, what is your definition of casual? Everybody's different.
Well, you know what? Let's get a perspective on our states. What does casual look like out there for y'all in Atlanta? And what does casual look like out there for y'all in Mississippi? Because I will tell you out in California, I feel like these people don't dress up for jack. And when they say they dressing up, you getting jeans and maybe it's still it just where has
Well,
the
here they
glamour
can be
gone?
extra. Here they can be a little bit extra. Atlanta is the home of the Gucci and Poochie. Everybody want to be, what I mean, seen and be IG ready. You know what I mean? Or you get the hella ratchet where they're wearing them ripper slippers that they get at the beauty supply store with a
Oh,
with
Ripper slippers are back.
with a sleep on it. You know what I mean? And some
Yes.
pajama pants going to Walmart. So you kind of get the gamut. You do get some folks, different cultures that tend to overdo it when it comes to, even if it's casual, they might be wearing like sequins and like, skin tight short little dresses, or they baby got on frilly socks like they go into a baby christening, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. So it just kind of
You mean
depends
them little
on,
Jermaine Dupri Bobby socks?
with the little Mary Jane shoes and the
Yes.
little and the frilly
Because
cupcake
girl, that's
dresses.
exactly what he wore to that Super Bowl.
Yeah,
With them
well,
little knickers.
Exactly. That's exactly right. Exactly. The little bobby socks with the little ruffles. So it just
Yes.
kind of depends. But if they say casual, it depends on the persuasion. Black folk casual, but going out, they're still gonna dress up a little bit more. I think here where I'm at. Um, White folk casual, they wearing polos with like dicky shorts and some boat shoes. There's a difference in the casual depending on what scene you're gonna be in, like with what type of crowd you're gonna be. Yeah.
mm, for us, I'm trying to think. Like sometimes when people say, like if it's like if you're going to a dinner and it's casual, people be like, well, dress like you going to church. So people might have on like a basic dress, like a button-up shirt and khakis or something. Uh,
That's
then when they dress
business
up,
casual almost, right?
right. But when they dress up, they really, they dress up. I went to a brunch, what was that, a few weeks ago, and it looked like a girl had on like a prom dress. I kid you not. Like it was red and it had flowers all at the bottom. I'm like, we eating. Why you need to do that?
Right. It's not, why
But
are you doing all of that?
yeah,
Right.
but it's either that or like I just wore a t-shirt because I'm like,
It's
I
the
feel like
one
I'm
extreme, right? There's like there's no middle ground.
yeah. But usually if people are saying like a casual or dressy casual, they'll just tell people dress like you going to church. Because I'm in a Bible Belt and that's what they know to do.
Right. Right. Right.
So I feel like everybody out here dresses homeless.
Well, they got
It,
tree hugging pants on.
girl, it's like they don't comb their hair. They don't. I'm
But
so
you
not
live
blessed.
in a hippie state.
I
It's a
do.
little bit
I live,
different.
yeah, and we call them
It's
the
different.
hipsters. especially in downtown. We have the hipsters and they, it's just sloppy. I love to dress up. Okay. Don't give me a reason. My furs will be out. Okay. Furs out, heels on the ground. Let's go. Uh, and so I just, when we went to the theater, when I went to go see Tina, for instance,
Right.
I'm like, let's get dressed up. This is great. You're going to the theater, you're going to go see a show and a performance. And, these
You get
people,
pissed up.
some of these people came out like you just going to the grocery store. Like, okay, let me put my jeans on. We go over here. Let me wear this little,
Okay.
you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
what,
They don't
what happened
know.
to the glitz and glam, friend?
It's not there. I went to a women's business brunch. 200 women. The theme was Friday chic.
Okay.
No. They looked like they came straight from work. They weren't cute. They weren't. Now, your girl, I looked like a whole daffodil. I had on like a whole yellow, dress with a
I'm
whole,
gonna tell you a pet peeve because
like
you mentioned work, and I'm gonna tell you a pet peeve. Ill-fitting suits. Ill-fitting women's suits.
bad build.
When they wear that ugly gray JC Penney textured suit
But
and
they're trying to
the
be
pants are
corporate
too long
and
and
to
it
give them
you
diaper
want to
booty.
irk my nerves, and then they wear them little Daisy Duck heels and
Oh,
the pant leg is sliding
orthopedic,
down.
orthopedic.
You dang near stepping on the hem on the back of it. And it's like it's always pushed up in front, to where it's showing the shoe. But then the
Right,
back
but on the
part is
back it's
slid
hanging
down
underneath.
and
Yeah.
dang near under the shoe. And I just, I don't even want to see my face because I know I'm doing a full.
Like this.
The Devil Wears Prada.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, some people
What's her name?
want to try and fake the funk. You know what I
No,
mean? And if they
not
don't have the money, and I
not Meryl
understand
Streep. What's the girl? What's the one? Not Meryl.
Hathaway,
No, not Hathaway. The one who played her boss. I love her to
Glenn
death.
Close, Glenn Close.
No, not Glenn Close. It wasn't Glenn Close. What's the other
Yes,
one?
it was.
No, it wasn't. What's her
And the
name?
Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah, it wasn't Glenn Close. Glenn
Who
Close is too
was it?
old. What's not Meryl? Was it
It
Meryl Streep?
was Glenn Close.
It's Meryl. I think it's Meryl
They
Streep.
kind of look alike.
Yeah, it
They
was
do
Meryl
kind of
Streep.
look. It was Meryl Streep. I swore it was Glenn Close.
It's Meryl Streep. I love Meryl Streep. So, anyways, when she calls Andy into her office and she sees her looking all frumped up,
Yeah.
and she takes her all the way in and says, "That's all."
Yeah, but you
I
gotta
feel
think
when I see
about.
these people in these outfits.
No, but I don't, I'm not that bad with that because if they're doing business casual or if that's their business wear, maybe they don't have anything else. Like I'm short as hell. So when I get pants, that shit floods on me. And I'll be damned if I'm paying to go
But
tailor every single pair of pants
you
I
don't
have.
have to
So I feel
tailor
them on
it.
that.
But here's the thing, you can literally try them on, try before you buy. And if it
Yeah,
don't look right, get a skirt. Swap it out for a skirt. This is JC
I
Penney.
got it.
You can
I
swap some
got
shit.
it.
You can
But
swap it.
I'm more talking though. I think like Jessica though, if they not matching the theme of the like folks that go to the mall that got that baby in the frilly dress that looked like a cupcake. Why are you at the mall? Like, is that necessary? You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. If people look out of place, like down here, these big girls love them some leggings, girl. And I got nothing wrong and nothing against no leggings, but if y'all don't put some drawers on, because I'm tired of seeing big girl crack. Not every just because it's stretched, don't mean it's for you. And don't everything because they make it your size doesn't mean that you should necessarily your body and step outside the house.
My favorite
So
is when
it's
they're wearing
just
those liquid, what you call it, liquid latex kind of pants, the shiny ones.
Yeah. They
Look
like to
like they
get
were
into
poured
the
on.
concerts.
Yeah.
And it looks like you can see every hump, bump, and cottage cheese print.
Well, that's
And
what I'm
I
saying.
just be
Just
like,
because they make it in your size.
and
But a
then they
lot of
don't.
people don't know how to dress appropriately. And, you know, and what, okay, so then again, well, what is appropriately, right? Because is that a level of confidence? There are some girls that are walking out here, they got all kinds of like stuff showing, and
I think you should
I'm
just
not
look like you
comfortable
care
with that.
about how you look, right? I think you should just.
But if they're
And
comfortable like that, is that a confidence thing? Or is that a like, okay, so let's
I'm
even get
comfortable
okay.
in my pajamas, but does that mean that I should
No,
wear them
okay, so
everywhere
like
I go?
so let's pick on a celebrity. Don't cancel us, y'all. But let's talk about almost like Lizzo. Like some of the stuff she wears is not appropriate, or I wouldn't feel that I wouldn't even wear it at my size. I'm
Yeah.
like, you wearing what? But is that confidence? Is that just her being confident, or
I
is
think
that
that's her showing her personality and she wants to show some skin. I
Yeah,
think
some
that's just
people
who
just
she
do it for
is.
attention, I think.
I
Yes.
know, but you still got to be confident in
I
your
think that's kind of her.
body
What
in
I want to
order to
say
do
is,
that,
I
though.
think that's kind of her shtick. Like
And
that's
oh,
that.
it definitely is
You
her
get what
thing.
I'm saying? Like that's what gets people to look at her. That's what
Yes.
gets the people going. Now, I will say with Lizzo, I'm really proud of her for her weight loss, and her working out. And I was in her comments because there were some shady characters in there, and it actually really made me mad because even though, yeah, okay, some of her stuff, do you really want to see her in it? Not really, okay. But she's proud of her changes,
That's
right?
all that, but you
She,
said proud, but that's the confidence. That's why I
right.
was asking. Right.
No, I'm not, and this has nothing to do with what you were saying. It's just
Right.
something I want to address because it's been
Mhm.
getting on my nerves. People get into people's comments and they say the most rude
Hateful,
things as if people have no
no
feelings,
feelings.
you know, and they were telling her, oh, you need to get off that Ozempic and what happened to your body. You know, you talking about you love your body and you don't love your, you know, and that, and I'm like, who cares if she, okay, a couple years ago, I was happy at my size. I was like, oh yeah, I'm comfortable, but I was also
Right.
really, you know, heavy set, heavier
Right.
set.
Right.
And then I was like, you know what? Life happens. I get older. I'm going to the doctor, and they're saying, oh, Kealah, you know, you need to make some changes.
Right.
So I'm
Right.
like, dang, I need to make changes. I have to change the way I eat. I have to change my
Right.
physical, you know, activity. So,
Right.
you know,
Right.
I'm making all these changes. She's a big girl. If she starts making these changes, she's getting older. She has to listen to her
Of
body.
course.
And now
Of
you
course.
got people on the internet coming for you and shaming you
In her
because
ear. Yeah.
yeah, because you're trying to take care of your body. And
Yep.
then we want to make comments and tear you down. Like some of the things that they were saying were really, really negative. And I just told her, I said, you know what, as a girl who has struck, and I've always loved Lizzo for this. I always loved her body positive, you know, message.
Right.
But I was just like, as a girl who's always struggled with her weight, it's amazing to see her lose her weight naturally and like because she shows her workout journey, like she shows her working out
Right.
and she's in the gym. She looks beautiful. Yes, her skin kind of hangs a little bit, but that's okay. She had a
Well,
lot of
that's from
weight
the
to lose.
weight loss. Yeah,
Right,
that's
she had a
normal.
lot of weight to lose. Somebody told her she looked like a puddle of mud. This is how ignorant these comments got. And
That's a
I'm just
shame
sitting there like, y'all are a bunch of haters. You cannot be happy for somebody when
for
they're doing something.
anybody.
Because
Yeah.
whether it's good or bad, y'all gonna come with the hate.
Right. Right.
Anyways,
Right.
that
Right.
made me
Right. Right.
feel
Right.
some
Right.
type of way.
No, I was just talking about somebody who is known for wearing
Oh
very
yeah, I get what
revealing
you were saying.
stuff. You know what I
I
mean? And
just wanted
just,
to go off track because that
I'm
irritated me.
just not, I don't have that confidence. I just personally don't have that confidence. So there are a lot of things that I wouldn't wear just because I'm not confident in the way my body just kind of,
Yeah, and I totally get that. I mean, a few years ago, I wasn't comfortable wearing a bikini, but I was wearing one all up and through Aruba. Goodbye. I had my little itty bitty, and
go
I didn't
girl.
care. All my wobbly bits was showing, and I just, you know, yeah, it's about a confidence level, you know, and that's okay. You know, you gotta, however, whatever makes you feel happy, whatever makes you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
But what I just want people to at least like I said, look like you care, comb your hair, brush your teeth, you know, don't go
Yeah. Out
outside
here, they're
looking like
very vain or just
it
totally look one or it's,
isn't
there's no middle ground.
Don't go outside. And I can't tell the difference between you and the person begging, panhandling. Like we need to know, we need to know the difference.
But yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I think a lot of the style is grungy stuff too. You know what I mean? And think
That came
about,
with the 90s.
let's think about the kids that are doing it. These are the kids that were grunged out during the pandemic, sitting at home and didn't have to dress up. We're wearing pajama pants and bonnets and flippers all the
I
time,
was
right?
doing this before the pandemic.
But that solidified it. It made it even worse and made everybody more comfortable being
Yeah,
comfortable.
So do y'all agree
wearing
with
sweat.
I don't remember when that was, but remember when people were mad at Monique for telling was it women not to wear their bonnets like to the airport or something? Like just don't wear your bonnets out in public. And
Yeah,
people
I
got
don't know why
mad
you
at her.
really would though. I mean,
Let's class up society, I think. I don't,
and that it's how it's yeah.
it's
It sounds terrible to
stereotypical.
say, but
Okay.
it's a classic. It's yeah, it is. It's
As
a
a black woman, okay, we have enough problems. We have enough people looking at us as
you want
if
us to
we're
look like Aunt
savage.
Jemima coming out the damn
Oh, the name.
mammy.
And then looking at it, oh, they have an attitude and they have this and they have that. So then you turn up in your ripper slippers, as she calls it, and your bonnet,
Right, right.
and you're totally feeding into that
The
stereotype. I think that
stereotype.
we have to hold ourselves as we want people to see us and know us. Nobody's going to know you if you come out dressed in ghetto. They're going to think you're ghetto. And what if you're not? What if you're very high class and you just happen to, but you should look appropriate. You should go out and look appropriate. Like when I go to the store, I mean, yeah, sometimes I wear a hoodie and some jeans, but that's appropriate. I'm going to the store. But I
Right,
ain't gonna
right.
go in my full on
We're not talking
PJs,
full
no
glam
bra
though.
on, titties hanging out,
No.
and,
Right.
and
Oh
wearing
my
some
God.
slides.
They do that here, boy. I mean, I'm not talking about going out
Talking
full
on
glam,
speakerphone,
but can we not, can we
cussing
put on a
somebody out.
bra? If your titties is touching your damn belly button, you need a bra on, please. Like, please put that on. Do
Roll that
not
bad
have
boy
your
up.
shower cap. You know what I mean? And all it,
And
there's
then
a
we
lot.
looking at you sideways, like what you looking at. You came out here wanting somebody to look at
Dang,
it.
you look stink. You look
Cat face.
stink like that. Hmm. You know, so yeah, people don't really always dress appropriately. You know what I mean? And what in their mind is appropriate is, and it could, like I said, be cultural too, right? When I was in college, I had a girlfriend, my BFF, they are Colombian, and she would wear the tightest, slinkiest, shortest little dresses. Her mom would okay that, but she had to go out with a chaperone. What kind of mixed message kind of so
She
you
was
can
like,
look
okay,
like
you can
that?
wear what you want, but you gonna go out the chaperone.
But that was the style. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
For the Spanish girls wearing, I mean, look at like Telemundo or Univision and all of the telenovelas. They wear all the little slinky, tight
Mm-hmm.
little, you know what I mean? But yet, I gotta have a chaperone when it was just, it was
She
such
didn't
a
want
mix.
nothing happening to her. If you didn't want a chaperone, change your outfit.
Well, not even if she was wearing a turtleneck, she had to have a chaperone. But what I'm
They were
saying,
probably just worried about her.
it was just the dressing appropriate. I mean, or just the dress, just in general thing. It's just weird to me. You know what I mean? It's just an odd kind of cover up. Don't nobody want to see all of that. There are appropriate places for all of that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
If you go into the club, you know, but you can't wear your booty shorts to a baby christening. You know what I mean? And that kind of stuff. Like, but folks are so hella inappropriate,
I
you
mean, I
know?
just want to look at society as how far we've come. You know, look at the 20s, look at the 30s, look at the 40s, the 50s, the 60s. And that's where I think things really kind of fell off is the 60s. And then we picked back up with some type of glam in the 80s, right? Because everybody wanted to be glammed up. They were wearing the
Oh yeah, the Don
little
Johnson
jackets.
Miami Vice
Oh
type
yeah.
shoulder.
I mean,
Oh, them
that was
shoulder
a
pads are
very
devastating.
glamorous. Even the people who were into rock had a certain style, had a certain flair about them, right? But it wasn't dirty looking. I mean, it was just, they had a certain look to them.
Think
They had
maybe it got worse like after the crack epidemic.
in the 90s is when it
Created a
really like
whole stream of dirty people.
the whole Kurt Cobain grunge.
Oh yeah,
era,
that
like
was horrible.
Nirvana.
Yeah, dirty
And then they
people.
all look
Yeah.
like heroin addicts. They all look
Yep.
like they stank.
They
They
need
all look
soap.
sweaty and like they didn't want
They
to
need
wash
a
their
bath.
hair. Their hair was
Yeah.
greasy.
They
It
stink.
just it just
All they
kind
all
of
look
just
just all like that. Yeah.
it looked like they smelled like armpit and weed.
Yeah. So I have story time.
Uh-oh.
I'll be really quick. So I did meet him before he died.
Ooh, Kurt Cobain?
Yes, ma'am.
Very
I met
cool.
him. I met him
Is he
and
short?
Stone Temple Pilots
Oh, I love
and
Scott
Duran
Weiland.
Duran when they were doing Unplugged for
Oh,
MTV.
very cool.
And so Kurt Cobain in person looked like he needed a freaking bath. He was so
You look like that on
dirty,
TV.
but in person,
It
it
was
just
worse.
looked, he looked so dirty. He just
Well,
looked
he was a
really,
heroin addict, so yeah,
but he really looked the part in person. He looked
I
really
bet.
grungy. We asked him for photographs. I mean, we were like 16 years old, so that's dating. I mean, how long ago was
Yeah.
that? Dating ourselves. We asked him for a photograph, and he was like, "No," and he started spitting on us. And this was at
Oh, he was
the
a jerk.
Mayflower Hotel in New York City. Yep.
Wow.
End of story time. Yeah. So yeah, he
You
was
know,
totally grungy and gross,
I
but
love me some Scott Weiland from the Stone Temple Pilots. That is my
uh,
man. That is my man.
those were fun times. But yeah,
Where I
people don't
miss the
always.
90s.
That was hit or miss. It seemed.
Yeah, I mean, I had fun. I was a kid, so it seemed like the world was like this, everything was just fun. It was exciting. It was bright. It was, and I always tell people this, like after 9/11 hit, I was still a kid, I was a teenager. I was 18 when 9/11 hit.
Oh, wow.
And the world just went dark and it became extremely patriotic. It became very aggressive. Like the whole nature of everybody completely
Turned a little
changed.
bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it turned. And then things, it just wasn't as fun. That's when they introduced, the support, security at the airport and everything
Oh,
was locked down. You couldn't walk people to the gates anymore. It was just like this
right. All of
whole
that changed.
everything.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I remember that. It sucked. I hated it. And it's just, and here we are today,
Well,
post-apocalyptic,
I'll say the 90s.
post-apocalyptic.
The 90s is not a place where I want to go back to fashion wise. Them overalls and big block colors and FUBU and
Oh man.
no, I'm good.
What about your friends?
And
I
that
think of
TLC
TLC.
and all that, that's all
We all look like we
guys.
dressed from
Yep,
Sesame
yep,
Street
and
back
all of that
then.
bright ass colors. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But I
Those
love
sweaters
color.
and all of that. I do too, but not in that combination.
I mean, it was just like it was all about oversized clothes,
It color just grew up. Yeah.
hats, and it was just,
Everything was
yeah. It was
over
very
dramatized.
kindergarten. It was very kindergarten.
Yeah, it was. I agree.
All the different shapes and zigzags and
Oh God,
yeah, that was the
yeah.
90s. The
It's a
hairstyles,
little nauseating.
the hairstyles they now refer to as the auntie.
Oh yeah, I got all my hair. Yeah, I did a lot of hairspray back in the day.
I had some of those hairstyles.
I did a
So
lot of hairspray and eyeliner back in the day. I must admit.
I am sad to know that some of the hairstyles that I had is now referred to as the auntie. Now, have you seen where they've been clowning on what you call it? Oh God, what's that group Marcus Houston was in? Oh, what is this? Why is every
Immature?
name escaping me right now? What'd you say?
The blowfish?
Immature?
Huh?
You talking about immature?
Yes, immature.
Oh
So
my God.
they were talking about all the different, they were like, why they have all the aunties hairstyles? And so it showed them with like the little curl, the little bob, the
The
little
bob, the
bump, everything.
asymmetrical,
Yes,
the
girl. And and it was so funny because I remember being a kid and watching them and thinking, ooh.
okay, you got pictures of you from that time period. I got pictures of me. I'm gonna throw y'all a couple of pictures over there
No,
so
I do
y'all
not
can.
have pictures of me from that time period because your girl was a little chipmunk. And so I tried to hide from the camera as much as possible.
Girl, in the 90s, I was already in college,
And
so
the pictures I do have, they are so cringe, not happening.
But
I did
anyway,
not find my Kealah girl era until I was like 25.
but anyway, no, people do not dress appropriately, darling. Not at
No,
all.
no.
Not at
Oh,
all.
I even forgot what the
Dressing
question
up
was.
is
Hold
not
on.
dressing up.
How much is too much when dressing up for a casual event? Girl, we went all over the road, man.
How about we dress up? At least we do dress up. Period. Not just, or just make an effort. Just something. You know.
Effort.
I know my friends always ask me, well, how are you gonna dress? I said, well, I'm always cute, so I don't know what to tell you.
Right. I have to go to a Ukrainian festival today.
Ooh.
And I'm like, ooh, do I wear my bright ass yellow dress to match and to blend?
Yeah.
I'm always thinking about the ambiance and the situation. So
What I love about out there, your culture out there for dressing up, y'all always got the big hats. I love the big hats.
the churchy thing, right, Jess? That's the church thing. It's the big old
A lot
But
of
person.
it's
clothes, a
I
lot of
love
clothes
it.
in big heads. There's too
But let
much.
me tell you something. Them women's suits fit.
Yeah, they do. They do.
We do. Let me let
Even
me go
if they
ahead and
ain't got no money, they making sure their outfit fit.
let me go. We'll go ahead and grab you a little hat.
Yes. I just
There,
love it.
there we go.
Now some of them hats be
Yes.
huge. Like
Where
Oh
them
yeah,
hats at?
these are small.
Where them
These are small
hats at?
fascinators. My big giant ones are out in another room. But yes, darling.
some of them,
Always
it's like
got
you
to have
can't
a
even sit next to them. They so big.
I want to
no
see
pick
it.
up the whole, and then you can't see nothing but
Right.
Don't they have a veil too, some of them?
Sometimes, yeah.
sometimes, or the
I,
brims are floppy, so they flop down. It just
Mhm.
depends.
oh, so
Yes,
Lena,
darling.
whatever I'm calling you today.
Yeah,
I was perusing because it seems like I've been on Instagram a lot lately, but I was perusing my gram and I saw that they have a tea train out here.
oh,
And
they do.
I thought of you because I was like, oh, that would be so much fun. And like it's kind of like a little brunch. They serve you
Yeah,
brunch and then they do tea and they have a little pouring. And I'm like, oh, I want to do that. It looks like
I
so much
love
fun.
it. I
But I
love
thought of
it.
my tea party friend over here.
Yes, darling.
Do the
You should
commercial,
see.
Jess.
Every time I go someplace, I do dress up like tea party, and I get everybody whispering and spilling the tea, even the guys. It's
Spilling
always
the
a,
tea
it's
is fun.
always a party girl. But no,
Um,
these
I
folks
can't
here.
wait for your event. I can't wait for your event in September because I think it's going to be great. And it's going to be bougie as all get out, the Bridgerton theme. And I think, oh, I want to see some, yeah. Well, it'll be
Well,
Bridgerton theme. So I don't think we're
people
going to be
people
wearing
will
big
dress up
hats,
for
right?
that. No, people will dress up for that.
Absolutely. You better dress up.
I already got my dress.
Don't
Well,
become, this is not a jeans affair.
I ordered it, darling. I ordered it. So
I can't wait. Maybe you
from the
can send me
Moji
some places to get a dress at because I want to when I come down. I need one for my husband too. Not a
dress
dress,
for your
a suit.
husband.
I want to dress him up.
You
We
can't
come
touch the
down to
giant.
help.
That would be fun. Okay. We'll see if we can come up with some places that have costumes and stuff for you.
We can always go
Mm-hmm.
to Evangeline's. Evangeline's is down here.
What's Evangeline's?
It's a costume mansion. Like if you want any
Ooh.
costume for
Oh, like you
anything,
can
it's at
rent them?
Evangeline's. I
Like
don't
rent
know if you can rent them or I know mostly we just buy them.
Oh,
So
okay.
they're always open, but usually it used to be people would just go there to get stuff for like Halloween kind of thing.
Right,
But
right.
now it's
Well,
like it's open all the time and they always
that's
have
because
different costumes
cosplay
for
is
different.
huge. Yeah, cosplay is huge and the reenactments and all that foolishness that people do. So,
Renaissance fair is huge out here too.
oh, here too.
They
Yes.
love to
Yeah.
do Civil War reenactments here.
Right. That's another thing they do that here too, or the American Revolution or something
Why
like
do you
that.
not sound so happy about that, Jess? That's so hilarious. She's like,
Because the stories aren't accurate. If you had an accurate battle,
baby, that's a whole nother podcast topic.
but
Huge
it's
story.
History's being erased
A
before our eyes.
huge story. Right, right, right.
I ain't gonna speak on that on film.
So yes, people don't always dress appropriately or how they supposed to or dress up or anything.
Here's some
Wow.
recommendations or some tips. This is what I tell my daughter. There's things you need to check before you leave the house. Does your
Arms
breath
up.
does your breath stink? Do your armpits stink? Do you have any body odor coming
Well,
from you from anywhere? If you do, jump your behind in the shower. Okay?
that's not what I meant for when, especially for a daughter. When my daughter would go out,
Make
my
sure
husband
your
would be like,
hair
"Put
is
your
combed.
arms up, put your
Yeah,
arms up, because if your shirt rises up, you
yeah.
can't wear a shirt if you put your arms up and your shirt
I'm
goes
just
up.
hitting all bases.
Go change it. Go change it."
I'm
So,
hitting all bases. If you have any type of odor emanating from any part of your body,
okay.
jump in the shower. Wear some deodorant. Brush your teeth. Brush your tongue.
Okay, there's a whole no, that's another podcast because these kids
But
don't really
sometimes
wash.
you can tell, like you were just talking about your husband and your daughter. Some people ain't got no daddy, and it shows. Like
Yeah.
it can show in their clothes. No, for real. Some people be out
I,
here like they ain't
I
got no father in
know
their
the way
life.
you said, and it shows.
But it does. Like, cause most people's dads like that. If it's too short, too tight, whatever, they ain't letting you go out like that. So I'm like, you just been out here in the world by
Girl,
yourself.
I'm 43
You
years
getting
old and
it.
I had on a short dress because I was getting ready to go out. And my dad rolled up and he was like, I hope you ain't going out nowhere looking like that. I was
Right.
like, and I am.
Point.
If your mama was
Hey,
around, we would never let you go anywhere.
you know what we need to do? We need to develop a
Oh,
mirror that
43,
tells the
sir.
truth.
I should be able to wear a short dress if I want.
Kealah, we need to be able to develop a mirror that tells the truth. So when you step in front of it, it'll be like, bitch, don't wear that. You know
Mirror,
your
mirror
house.
on the wall. Who's the fairest on the wall? And
Now
it ain't
you know your ass. Don't you go out that house. Don't you go.
you know what? It might happen. Let's see. With all these AI improvements,
I'm
we might get a
saying
mirror that tells
one
you
of
the
them also needs to be turned around and bend over because if we could see through your pants. I am so tired of
where
that.
you bend over
These
and your
women out
fingertips
here
go
wearing
missing.
these leggings and they're not leggings. They're literally tights.
Well,
And tights are
here's the
not
thing.
meant to be
When
worn by
our less
themselves.
melanated friends
That
wear black
no,
tights. No, no,
us
no, no,
with
no.
the
I'm hitting all races and nationalities. I'm being diverse here. When our less melanated friends, y'all know who you are, wear black tights with no draws, and
oh,
it's skin tight, baby. We seeing all your stuff.
all your business.
And don't wear flesh tone. We need to knock it off with this flesh
Yeah,
Oh
tone.
I
my
hate
god,
this
why
show.
would you wear
Tone,
that?
freaking jeggings, leggings, whatever.
Why
Because,
would you wear that peach
and this
color
is
if
for our
you're
people.
that?
This is for
Well,
our
I
people.
have
And the
there
brown
even yeah,
skin,
even the brown. There's certain colors I stay away from because I will.
about to cause an accident. And she got pants on? What she
Right.
So again, Kealah, Jess, we need to develop that mirror.
just
Mhm.
That's
done it
gonna
with the
tell
AI bot.
people. That's gonna tell people, and we should do it in our voices too.
Oh yeah, baby. What are you wearing? Oh no, no, no. This
So,
will never do. This will never
oh,
do. Turn around, go put something else on.
do the whole Tu Wong Fu.
Oh my God. They have the just said it. I mean, I don't know. I don't. That's when they want the
No.
mild. They want it mild. And it's just going to be Jessica's face. What made
And
you want to put
when
that
they
on?
turn it up to medium, it'll be Kealah. When they turn it up to extra, it'll be like, Aaron. Now I told you, go take that
Nah,
shit
put
off.
that back. Who's that? No, 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 no. I love it. Coming to a store near you, the AI mirror from Bond Girl Boss Babes.
Soon.
And on that note, I guess that ends today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you for popping on in. As always, we love you all. Ta ta for now.